What's up, YouTube? This is a response. I see a lot of people done did a lot of responses to this topic, but this is based on FlipOnDeck's topic about Fems against studs. Alright, me personally, I find myself majorly attracted to studs until I get to know them on a deeper level, as far as how they feel about penetration. I've met a lot of studs that also feel that butch on butch is a crime, and just for the simple fact that they would feel like they have a competitor instead of a lover. And I have met some studs that feel that being penetrated is, against what they're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? I've also met some studs who do want to be men. That being said, she was wanting to transition and do that whole thing, you know what I mean? And what I told her was, if you were to transition, like, that's cutting everything off that I like about you, you know what I mean? It's because you are a woman, you know what I mean? I don't discriminate against, femmes or stuff. If I'm attracted to you and I find that you are attractive, I will talk to you. I'm also a very aggressive person. I'm a very opinionated person, and I found that with studs, arguments and frictions do come about more often, just because I am so highly opinionated and I'm just as stubborn and just as aggressive as you are. It doesn't matter if I do my hair, I wear my little hoops, I got my lip gloss, I got my chain. I argued with a stud one time about the fact that I have both feminine and masculine qualities. She tried to put me in one box. Not like I told her, I was like, I'm not in one box, you know what I'm saying? I'm both feminine and masculine, and I have that kind of balance going on. And I was like, I don't fit into the femme category, that passive, or, whatever the main meaning of femme is, you know what I'm saying? Submissive, you know what I'm saying? I'm not only that, you know what I mean? And that's where I was trying to explain to her that it wouldn't work, just because she doesn't like penetration. And from my experience, from my sexual experience, a relationship with me would not work if I have to limit my self-expression with you when we're intimate. You know what I'm saying? It breeds a lot of problems. It breeds a lot of insecurities for both parties, and it breeds a lot of negativity. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, if you have not been in that situation, then you don't know what I mean. But being me and being both, and that's what I have told my friends, my stud friends and my femme friends, is that I am both. And I found like it is much easier to talk to feminine women. It is much easier. I don't necessarily go for what's easier, you know what I mean? Nor am I necessarily attracted to what's easiest. That's my own little thing, you know what I mean? But femmes against studs, I'm not necessarily against, if you are the way that you are and you're not comfortable with penetration, then that's you. That's on you. That's what you're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to change nobody. And that's why I told her, like, I just had to stop talking to her, because she couldn't find the line between friend and you know, the fact that she was attracted to me. She couldn't control herself, you know what I'm saying? She couldn't respect the boundaries. But that was one person, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to knock, or that was a few people, you know what I mean? I'm not going to knock off all studs just because of a few people. I'm not going to limit myself like that. I'm not into limitation. I'm really into self-freedom. I leave my doors open, you know what I'm saying? All opportunities. When I am taking opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Right now this is my me time. But just giving myself a chance, this topic really gave myself a chance to reflect on exactly how I felt about it. I watched like about 5 of the response videos as well. Mocha's response being open, you know what I'm saying? I relate to that. And as far as, yeah, you know, if a femme doesn't want a stud, you know what I mean, that's her choice. As far as advising your other friend, you know, your feminine friend, I think that would be based on a similarity of energy, you know what I'm saying? And you can give insight into what that kind of relationship will breed, but people are going to do what they do, you know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I wouldn't be like, you know, nah, don't go for this person or that person, don't go for the Fems or blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't knock one or the other, because you never know until you try. You never know until you try. You never know what's going to happen. I'm not saying jump into it with both feet, and you know what I'm saying, don't, obviously you gotta have some standards, some kind of conduct that you wish the relationship to go in. I have found though in my relationship with that dominating person, and it does sort of become like this kind of control thing. And I'm not on that, you know what I'm saying? But that was my experience, and that was with one, you know, that was with one person. But that's not going to knock it for everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Because my main thing is, if they are sexually free stud, and by sexually free, I mean they're alright with penetration, they're comfortable with their feminine form, they're comfortable in trusting me to respect them, respect their body, you know what I mean? Because I do respect women's bodies, like that's a love, you know what I mean? And I would never disrespect it. But being in that kind of intimate setting, in that intimate situation where I was being made to feel like I was being disrespectful just because she was pushing herself to try to give me what I wanted, that right there, that was a really big like issue, you know what I mean? If you are a stud and you do not feel comfortable with penetration, you just need to say so. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. That's who you are. That's what you say. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? And if you are a femme who likes to penetrate, you need to say that. Whatever. It's whatever you are. Like, everybody's not going to fit in that particular box just right. You know what I'm saying? We're all individuals. You know what I mean? We're all different colors, different shades, different everything, and no person is exactly the same. We got similarities, but we're never exactly the same. But anyways, that's my opinion on studs against femmes. Don't turn nobody against nobody else. You can't make nobody's choices. We all give advice, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, try not to take it personal if there are people that are doing that, because people gonna do what they do regardless of how it affects the whole, and they are also going to be responsible for the consequences that they have. But anyways, flip, good topic. I had to comment, put my piece out there. Y'all subscribe, rate, comment, let me know what y'all feeling, know what y'all think, even if it's just to say, you know, whatever you want to say. Alright, y'all. Peace out.